Hi, everyone. It's a lovely day at Hodgepodge. It really, really is. Might be here a little bit late, but that's okay. Um, Welcome to a new season. I'm Henry Louise Carter, and we are live for the first time. And so, a lot of times when you go live, you have these little bugs you have to work out. So, I thank you for your patience. It's going to be worth it. I promise you. Okay? How's everyone? Okay. So, as you know, Hodgepodge has been on a long hiatus. And if you were with me over on Bigo for Norwood Young's Wondrous World, or if you came to Facebook and YouTube for night school, you know what a hilarious good time we had there. And by the way, you can still pull up past episodes of Night School on the Just Norwood YouTube channel. So that being said, want to apologize for a late start. New platform, new streaming platform. We've got some difficulties. We have Agent M. We thought he would be in the studio with us, but he will have to be via his phone. So that's we'll make the best of it. Now, in case you didn't know what Hodgepodge is, it's not another Michael Jackson channel. It's Hodgepodge means a whole bunch of stuff. There are folks out there that have wonderful MJ channels. Moonwalker's Chat Podcast with my friends Daryl, just Mr. P. Woods, Dove Angel, and Gloria are on their way back in a few weeks, and they do excellent things. And there's some more excellent channels out there. Those are guys that I just happen to know well. So I just want to let you know what Hodgepodge is and what it isn't. From time to time, things do happen in the community, and I will speak on it or bring someone in to speak about it, but it won't be every time. So, that handsome gentleman you see on screen is Radical. Now, Radical is our producer, director, engineer, and moderator. And he is going to be doing some wonderful things going forward on Hodgepodge. So I'm going to turn it over to him for a few minutes. Let him tell you what he is and the exciting things that he's bringing for us coming down the road. And a lot of you have been asking for this. We started and we took it down because we wanted to do it better. So Radical, welcome. Thanks.
Appreciate it. Can I be heard?
If you can hear, put a 1 up. If you can hear Radical, fine. Put a 1 up.
Yeah, if you can hear me, then I pretty much can be heard. I'm Radical, as she said, and what I'm coming to bring to you guys is what I like to call blockchain literacy. Investing into cryptocurrency and other things, but it will be at no expense to you. I'm going to be giving information, and I'm going to start fundamentally from the bottom so you will understand cryptocurrency before investing in it, because a lot of people see, oh, there's gains, you hear bad side and you hear good side. So I want to go into detail with you, the bad and the good. And even if you don't have money, it's a way to make money. I'm going to talk about NFTs. I want to talk about staking and annual percentage yielding. And I'm going to also have different events, and your activity will lead to you getting airdrops of new and up and coming projects that I myself have invested in. So the more active you get at no expense to you, then I'll airdrop you free coins.
Wait a minute, say that again. At no what?
At no cost to you. And I'm going to leave my email in the description because I want you to get active. Any questions or concerns or anything that you may want to add, If you have a question, that'll be a talking point during the sessions that I have. There's no such thing as a stupid question. There's no such thing as something that, even if it's something bad you heard, bring it forth and we want to address it with facts. Anyone in America needs to be aware of things like the Security Exchange Commission. We're going to get into all of the above moving forward with that. So that's pretty much all I have. We'll be using MetaMask and different platforms. And I want you to understand the different networks, the different types of token, ERC20, BEP20, so that way you don't make any mistakes during transactions. Because there's been occasions where I've lost coins and had to retrieve them, or sometimes I lost them and couldn't. And I want to show you everything because this is a new system that's being ushered in and it's coming quickly. So I want everybody to be aware of what's going on outside of, 100,000% going up. I want you to benefit from it. So yeah, that's pretty much it.
Well,
and we'll be bringing it soon.
And then, at the end of it, guess what? You're going to watch me make my initial investment. So yeah, I'm excited about it. I really am. You're reading so much about it now. Everywhere you go, if you've got a PayPal or a Cash App, there's an option to pay with some type of cryptocurrency. So yeah, I'm excited about this. I really am. So
and the last thing will be making your own coin. That is a possibility. That'll be the very last thing I teach, and it's definitely optional. But once you leave from here, you'll have enough sense to, a scammer won't be able to manipulate you. You'll know exactly what does and doesn't sound right.
Oh my God, yes. We know about scammers in our community, and we sure don't want any of that, and we appreciate that.
Anywhere there's financial gain, there's an integral side, and then there's a scammer side.
Yeah.
And anywhere.
I agree. So, and this is going to be over a series of things. So I would advise you to get you a special tablet, or if you want to take notes on your iPad, or however you want to do it, so that you will have this information. And because it's going to be cumulative, it's going to start at the basics, and then you're going to build on that, right, Radical?
That's right. That's correct.
Okay, so that sounds great. Now, since we're always already a bit late, we want to go ahead and get started. Agent M is here. He's here, guys. It's just that we're not going to be able to bring him on live today. Maybe another interview he will be here, but he is live. But he's just on the phone. Due to some technical difficulties with that. So what I promised in the promo going forward, I told you that we were coming back with a new season, that we were going to be going live, and I told you that this interview was going to be different. It's raw. It's very raw. And we're going to bring up some topics that have been kind of touchy, and everybody has an opinion, but nobody knows what they're talking about, type of thing, and some of those things. So we're going to clear up some stuff. We're going to clear the air. We're going to address the elephant in the room, and I think most of you know what that is. But I'm going to preface that before we talk to Agent M by saying, if I come to your house, think with me. If I come to your house for a visit and I take a picture there, you could be in the picture with me, or maybe I just take a picture there, do a selfie. Does that mean that you and I are the same person? Of course not. I have borrowed clothes from my friends and vice versa. It doesn't mean we're the same person because you see me in my friend Erica's shirt. That doesn't mean that we're the same person. But there's a lot of that going on as to where people, that there's a certain young man who's supposed to be someone who's trying to perpetrate a fraud. So no, that's not the case. So before we get started, before I bring Agent M on, I want you to understand that the views expressed in this interview are not necessarily those of Hodgepodge or its parent company, Tragicom Productions. Hodgepodge is now a Tragicom production. And so there are certain things that we have to give a disclaimer for. So I hope that's understood. In the meantime, let us get ready to have some fun. Let's see. Agent M, are you there? Okay. All right, we've got Agent M. He's on the phone. We're going to try.
Can you hear me?
Can everyone hear him?
Hear me? Put your thumbs up. Sorry for the delay. Tough difficulties.
Okay, if you can hear him, give a thumbs up. And speaking of thumbs up, while you're doing that, if you haven't already, give this live a thumbs up. Share with somebody that might need to be here, or you can watch it later. Subscribe and ring that bell and click all, because going forward with this crypto series, you're definitely going to want to be a part of this. We're going to have questions and answers today. Is that right, H&M?
Oh, yeah. Any questions?
Okay. Any questions within reason?
Yeah.
All right. So are we being heard? Radical, can you tell if they hear us?
The feedback in the chat is saying that they can hear.
Okay, great.
Everyone can hear.
All right. So I started out with a statement about being in the same place that another person is and taking a picture there. I started out with a statement about borrowing someone's clothes.
Yeah.
And you know where I'm going with this, Agent M. So I'm going to ask you point blank. Point blank. Are you Dorian Boyd? And I know you're not. And people that know you know that you're not. The fact that you are close and he's at your house and borrows clothes, I don't know where that comes from, but now you've heard it. Whatever your opinion is, did you ever stop and think that if you went to someone's house and you took a picture there, I mean, to me, if a person is going to try to perpetrate a fraud, they're going to go somewhere where both people wouldn't be seen. They wouldn't be seen in someone else's attire if they were trying to perpetrate a fraud. So I happen to know both of these men. I've talked to them at the same time, and they're okay. So I don't know where it comes from, but there's your answer. If you choose to believe incorrectly that Dorian Boyd is Agent M or vice versa, I ask you, where's the payoff for them? I've Agent M, all the time that I have known you, and it's many years now, I've never heard you ask anyone for anything.
Because I don't need it. I got my own money. I don't need no cash. I don't need no handouts. I do it for love, out of my heart. I'm not a scammer. Ain't nobody scamming nobody around here. I say to myself, I stay true to my heart. When I believe in, I don't scam nobody. Ask anybody in the room that I scam them for any money. No, I got my own money.
And see, there you have it. There you have it. Um, he's not done anything, but when we come to your lives, we're able to get away from whatever might be bothering us for a time. We're able to just enjoy and relax. And there are nice people that come in there. And sometimes they're not feeling so good, but when they leave, their spirits are lifted. That's the kind of live that I want to attend. I don't want to attend one where somebody needs a computer, an amplifier, and all you get is emojis and they get the money. Okay, I don't want that. Now if you've got a product to sell, hey, this country is built on capitalism. If you've got a product to sell and it's a quality product, sell it. But Agent M is not selling anything. He's just giving love, making you happy, and
That's the point. Life makes you happy. I want to make you feel happy. I want to make you, anybody feel down. I want to make them happy. I want to bring joy into your lives. Because anybody in this pandemic is sick.
yes,
They need someone to smile. They need someone to go and have fun. That is my place to do. But you lift you up. Don't bring you down. Lift you up. Bring your spirit out. You live in this world to have fun, not to hate. Hate is a strong word. It's all about love. For me, I get back.
and you know, that's what we feel when we come in those lives. And I bet everyone that frequently comes can attest to this one thing. There have been times when I've come in there and maybe I wasn't feeling so well physically. I was worried about something, life. And then you have a chance to get in there and meet with some wonderful people, because from Agent M, he gives the love, and the love spreads to that chat room, and we have a good time, and we laugh, and we just enjoy everything. And hey, if that is wrong, I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But all right, Agent M, here's the thing. YouTube has been buzzing lately. Yeah, it has been buzzing because we're seeing some videos from Sofergo from Ashes, and then they're posted by SFA. So we're going to try to. I don't know if Radical has some of those pictures ready to go, so that we can show them. Is Radical still with us? we may have lost him. So, but before we do that, I'm going to. I have something I want to read to you. It comes from an anonymous source, and so when there's an anonymous source, I don't reveal my sources. I'm an investigative journalist, and I don't reveal sources. Okay. All right. It's saying that Agent M said that SFA is Michael Jackson. But SFA clearly states in the description of his channel that Michael is no longer with us, and he is a fan and a friend with deep love for Michael. He also said in the live chat to watch his dance channel only. At the same time, Agent M said SFA is Michael Jackson, and then placed himself next to the picture of SFA. And the person says they do look very similar, if not identical. They dance similarly. However, this person says, and I want you to think about this. They said the voice of SFA is deep and he speaks with a British accent, while Agent M is obviously American. So, and they're just wanting some clarity on that. Now, as far as a British accent, or if it's Michael or if it's not Michael, you guys all know that Michael can do all kinds of accents. And you guys also know that Michael can talk very deeply, and then he can talk light, depending on the occasion. What say you about that, Agent M?
When he said Michael dead.
Yes, that's what.
Right?
Right.
What he means by that, the Michael that we know, the entertainer, the star, the Michael that we see on stage is put to rest. Put to rest. MJ has been born to be birthed of the king. So when they say MJ, Michael is dead, the Michael that y'all know, the fans y'all know out there is dead. He's no longer calling himself Michael. He's calling himself MJ. So the Michael that y'all know, the thriller, the on the wall, Michael that they tore up his name, the media, the lives is dead. To be burned for MJ is born. He's alive and well. So when he say he's a fan, that he's a fan of himself and what he did. And the Michael that y'all know is gone. The MJ be birthed. So MJ. So when they say they heard him speak a British accent, that's a lie. When I heard he sounds just like MJ.
Okay, that's interesting, but we don't deny that we know that Michael can do accents, right?
Oh yeah, of course. I can do any accents.
Right.
But that person never heard him speak at all. Well, they did, but as soon as they heard him speak, he took the video right down.
Oh, okay. See, that was something I wasn't aware of. I don't know if you guys were. So, it also begs the question, so are SFA and Safergo from Ashes the same person?
Oh, yeah, of course. Same person. It just spells name. Okay. A different name.
Okay, and I'm going to be the dummy in the community and ask you, what does Safergo mean? Is that someone's name? I've just never.
Okay, let's break it down.
Okay.
Safergo is an actor, a British actor that Michael knew from way back in the day. They met years back, and he was an actor. So Michael came to him after he faked the death. You know what? I'm going to do something. You're an actor. I'm going to borrow your name. And let me borrow your name when people think that you're me. And all of a sudden, I'm dancing and talking on the roof. They could tell the difference. And my fans tell the difference from you and me. Because you're an actor. I want to be an actor. Michael always loved to act. He always loved to be in the movies.
Sure.
Michael always, many years wanted to be an actor. So that's why he not used Ash's friend, Safergo. It's really Safergo out there. Paulo. His real name is Paulo. But Michael says Safergo. Michael extended the name.
I'm sorry, you said his real name is what? Paulo?
Real name is Pablo.
Pablo. Okay. All right.
Pablo Terriaco. But Michael used Safergo.
Okay. Wow.
Right. You guys get it? Michael extended the name.
And I don't know if anybody else out there knew that, but that's news for me, and I that's very interesting. You know, there's so much to learn in this community. And
Oh,
and and
you know, okay. Remember years back, Michael did the Earth song.
Earth Song, of course, yes.
It's a guy. Okay, the Earth song. Rewind that. The Earth song.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody died. Everybody died in the Earth song.
Right.
And you see the Earth reverse it. Like God is reversing, it will come back to life. Right?
Right.
And who do you see reversing, coming back to life? Pablo, the actor.
Oh. Okay. So
and when Michael would reverse the Earth, reverse it to everybody dying, to everybody killed, Michael reverse it.
Mm-hmm.
That means he's gonna die and come back to life. They haven't thought of that. The Earth song. Why Michael reverse the Earth so people come back to life? There was a reason for that. Michael always had to plan to make his death, but he didn't know how to do it. So he used messages in the song, like the Earth song. He was going to die, and reverse it will come back to life.
Wow. Well, you know, and also we can also draw from that. I mean, we all know the story of the mythical bird, the phoenix, rising from the ashes, being reborn. Also, that kind of speaks to that a little bit as well. So yeah. So okay, so I don't know if we lost Radical or not, because we had some pictures that we wanted to put up and show and talk about, and we may just have to do that at another time.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, he's there. All right. Okay.
Yeah, I'm having trouble putting the collage together. Excuse me. This is my first
that's
time with
okay. It's okay.
this whole system
Well,
and everything.
you guys get to be my guinea pigs. What do you think about that? Is that okay? Well, so yeah, so I thought about the phoenix. Uh-oh. Sorry. My computer fell over. That's kind of like something you do, brother. You know how you drop your phone? I dropped my computer, and I don't know how I did it, but that's okay. That's the joy of being live. Oh yeah, all for fun. I had been trying to get back with you guys and get us started again for quite a while, and then just life happens, things happen. I don't know how we can see if anybody is saying anything or if anyone has anything to say. Is there a way where we can go over to the comments and see? Okay. All right. I see Linda. Oh, let me say hi to some people here that I haven't seen in a while. I see Linda Johnson. That's my girl. And Gigi. Hi. Hi, Queen. Lee Michelle. Yeah, I did. I dropped you, but I picked you back up. Thank you for that, Linda. Oh, wow. So, yeah, so I'm so glad you guys are here. And it always gets greater later, doesn't it? So, yeah, but that is very good, because I was dying to know who was Sir Fergo.
It's all the information that people should know.
And that's another thing. You have a wealth of information.
I got a lot of knowledge.
Hi, baby girl. That's my darling daughter on there. So yeah. So yeah. So there's a lot to learn. So
about the pictures.
He's trying to get them together now.
Okay.
Yeah. So while we're waiting, I'm gonna say, oh hi fam, how you doing? Yeah, see fam. I see Eva Maria. Yeah. Hi Melissa. You made it, huh? We were wondering if you were going to be able to get it, but you got it. I'm glad you made it. I appreciate it so much. Melissa is so supportive. She was like, Louise, I want to be there. Let me know what's going on. So, yeah, and hi, Jadana, my bestie. Hi, bestie. Yeah. Yeah, Agent M is a very, 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 very good man, a kind man, a loving man. And he's my brother. Okay. Are you ready for a question now, Agent M, or you want to wait a bit?
I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry for the delay. I could be on live that y'all see me on screen, but this is what the best way to go for now. But it won't be like this forever.
Right. Yeah.
But y'all know we apologize.
Hi, Julie.
We apologize for the delay. Well, but it won't be like this.
Yeah, well, as a streaming platform, StreamYard is, well, it takes just Mr. P and his crew to tell you about how StreamYard can be from time to time. It is, it's tricky. It's very tricky. It's probably the best one out there for our purposes, but it's tricky. If the internet messes up, then you're going to lose it, so and guys, back here, this brick wall, this used to be the backdrop for night school. Do you remember the classroom? Well, I still have that, but since we're not in school anymore, I put that wall there. So, yeah. So someone was saying that they wanted to ask a question. Okay. Can you put your question up? Let's see if we can see. Was it Melissa that wanted to ask a question? Melissa, you can go ahead and ask your question, sweetie, if you want to. Well, maybe she's making up her mind. I don't see it right now. Let's see.
Don't be afraid.
Yeah. Okay. Well, start thinking about your questions and start getting them ready. Now, Earth Song is one of the most beautiful songs that has ever been written. It is, it touches the soul of anyone that cares about their fellow man, and they want everything to go well. Right now, we're in a climate crisis, and the politicians say there isn't one, and we're all going to perish together if we don't start working on that, doing what we can to conserve what we have left, because we don't have much. There are a lot of floods in places. Yeah. And so when we listen to Michael's songs and we love the words, and we say everybody should be that way, but saying that and doing that is something completely different. It's going to take us getting with a group of people and going out and picking up plastic off the beach that's left behind, taking care of stray animals, making sure that they're well taken care of. That old lady that lives down the street and you never see anybody going in there, you might knock on her door and see if you can help her with something. She might have a chore for you to do. music is beautiful and lyrics are, what was that?
I wanted to ask a question.
Oh, okay. What was it?
Are you?
Is MJ alive today?
Yes, he's alive.
So yeah, he's alive.
That's the question. Okay, he's alive.
And you know, actually, Eva Maria, there's more evidence that he's alive than there is that he's dead. You know, there really is. There are some people who really want him to be dead for whatever reason.
They don't like his bringing. They don't like the message that he's bringing to the world.
Yeah.
The words that he's speaking out his mouth. He's speaking the truth. They didn't like it, and they try to shut him up. They can't shut him up. They cannot stop him. They cannot stop us coming.
What's coming? I don't know if it's my spidey senses or what. You know, I have this gift. You know, we Creoles do. But I feel something. I feel something in the air. I'm not going to say, but I've never been wrong about this. Something's coming. You're laughing because you know we've talked about this. We have talked about this over and over, but right now, and I bet you guys feel it too. Okay, here we go with some of our slides. So I like that picture. Do you see it?
Oh yeah.
You want to tell us about it?
That's Michael.
Okay.
The meditation so he's alive, that he's well. And do not cry. He still got the fans. You don't let the fans down.
Right.
Whoever crying over him, that's him. He's alive. He's okay. He's okie dokie. Don't worry. Everything's gonna be okay. Just smile. Don't worry. They cannot stop him. They couldn't hurt him. They tried to, but they couldn't.
Yeah.
We love the fans still. It's always been love for the fans.
Right.
Everything we do is for y'all. It's for people. It's for the whole universe. So that's him.
Well, that's a nice picture. I like that picture. I really do. Okay. So I'm looking at these ears. Those ears look very familiar to me. Do they look familiar to you guys?
Yeah.
I mean, the ears, you know, they're, and brother, tell me if you agree. There's just certain telltale things about MJ, the ears being one, and I mean, I think those are unmistakable ears.
The ears, the skin, the fans,
right, brother. Do you remember one night we got into a conversation? We wound up laughing a lot that night about you know, how you could tell Michael from an imposter or a tribute artist, and there are just certain characteristics, even just certain little movements and nuances of movements that if you know Michael, then you know it. And I told you, I said I didn't start out studying to see how he held his head to the right or to the left, but somehow, and I think all of us, we all know that. Yeah, Jadonna, those great big old hands, those great big hands. Yeah. Okay, now tell us about this one. I'm going to let you talk on this picture here.
This picture is showing us Michael Jackson on top of the road. The way he stand, the way he put his world in front of his face, the stance, the moves, it's the little things that you should know. It's MJ, the way he stand, So that's a pose that he used to do, always do. And y'all should know, he let the fans up, you should know it's him.
Yeah, and you know, I love what Queen Boss Lady says. She says, I love MJ for life, the greatest entertainer in the world. And then we've got people agreeing. We've got our family, Bernica. She's agreeing with her, and it's absolutely the truth. And there are certain things. I mean, if you look right there at that picture, look at that big old hand. You know,
the hand is very big, so you can't deny that.
Yeah. It's so true. So I like that picture. So that is the place where Sir Fergo dances, right? Up on the rooftop. Okay. You know, guys, the thing to do is, I'm going to say this, and you know, I'm pretty much blunt about what I say, and you can agree or disagree. Oh, wait a minute. Let's look at, we know this one. Tell us about this one, and I'll go back to my point later.
Oh, that's me.
But we know that one, don't we, guys? If you come to the Agent M lives, and if you have not been there yet, and I'm talking to people who may be viewing this later, if you have not been there yet, you owe it to yourself to go over there and subscribe and ring that notification bell so that every time he goes live, you never know when he's going to dance and sing, or maybe just dance, or maybe just sing. But we have too much fun. It is the most relaxing place to be. And we thank you for that, Agent M. We really, really thank you. We really do. But I mean, look at the stance, guys. Look at how he stands. That is the grace and body of a dancer.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, and well, it's true. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, so those are the things that we do there. And it seems as if Agent M just kind of always knows the best time to go live, because you'll have so many people say, boy, I sure needed this. Oh, I needed to get away. I'm having so much fun, you know, and Janesta, you made it. I'm glad you're here. So go right ahead.
You want to see me dance? I never got a dance location. I'm gonna do. I never did. I never did online, so I'm gonna do it.
Oh, really? Are you going to tell us when, or are we just going to have to show up and find out?
Oh, it's going to be on my porch dancing.
Oh, my goodness, for real?
Oh, yeah, the porch will be on? Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun. That'll be fun.
Extend my arms when I dance.
Yeah. Well, we're looking forward to that. So.
What did you say? I can't read. What did I say?
Oh, that was Janesta. She was just apologizing for being late, and she's actually at work. So Janesta, we appreciate you. We really do. We appreciate you being here. We really, really, really do.
Oh yeah, always appreciation.
Yeah.
Yes,
especially when you take a minute out from work to pop in and show your support and your love, and know that you are loved right back, my sister. You really are. So so I'm glad for those that could make it. Are there any more questions? I know you got more questions than what you put up there. Don't be shy. Yeah, this is your time. This is your turn to have your say. Make a statement. Just have facts behind your statement, ask a question, um, you're perfectly welcome. This is the time. This is the time to ask your questions. So don't be shy. Now he did say, did you not, brother, that don't ask him about his personal life?
Mm-hmm. Right.
Yeah, but I'll tell you about mine. Anybody want to know? No, I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. No, I won't. Well, you guys know anyway, so it's not like it's a big secret. But
okay, we got a picture of the phonies. Keep trying to be MJ.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Radical, can you advance to the next picture? There's a phony in there we're trying to get up. If not, it's my show. I'll say the name.
Yeah, I apologize. I'm having a problem getting the pictures and the videos from one device to the next.
Oh, okay.
So I'm kind of stuck right here.
Okay, so he's stuck. Well, that's a nice picture. We know that one very well. So we are a group of folks, because I'm looking on here, and these are the people that do come to the lives, that have a great time, that always show up to support. And that is important, because what we have become over there at H&M's Lives is we have become family, and we're from all over the world. We've got people popping in from everywhere. Because let's see, Lee, where are you from? Are you in Canada? Is Lee the one in Canada? Yeah, see, so we've got them everywhere. Will MJ come back this year?
Well, okay, people is okay. This question is up to him. He come back when he's ready. That's all I'm saying.
Okay, so it's
he come back.
So
but he still this time he'll come.
And
Like,
now here's a question I have, and I'm going to throw my question in here because I get to do it. And when he comes back, in what capacity is he going to come back? I mean,
you might still alive. You might still on stage. It might be on the news. You never know.
Yeah, I was thinking, we know how MJ loved to tour. He did not love to tour, did he? So we could probably pretty much do away with the idea of a worldwide tour, but perhaps he might go and do a small venue. Wouldn't that be nice? A small venue, and and just sing and dance a little. Yeah, go live. Yeah. I mean, because you have so many ways of going live. You've got YouTube Live, you've got Facebook Live, you've got Instagram Live, and I don't know how many ever other ones that they're out there, but there are lots of ways for him to pop up and go live. And it's what I don't want people to do, and H&M, tell me if you don't agree. What I don't want people to do is grieve and worry, because the reason being is he's alive, so we don't need to grieve. And right, so that's what I want to say about that. Just don't grieve about it, don't worry about it. He's steadily putting clues out there, steadily. And people will try to dismiss them and say what, but the truth is those are clues. So don't fret. Don't worry yourself.
Yeah, don't fret. It's gonna be all right.
He just had his 64th birthday, and are we not blessed to have him here still? We're still blessed.
Yes, honestly.
Yes. So yeah. So those are the situations that are going to keep us going. We have each other as a community. Now we got some mean folks in the community. I'm not going to say that, Yeah, we got some mean people there, but but they can't stop anything. Meanness, it looks miserable. It's got to feel miserable. All I can say is try love. It works.
Love overshadows hate.
Mm-hmm.
Love overshadows hate. So to get love back, it overshadows all the evilness, all the hate.
Yeah.
Where they going, where evil going, it's where they going.
Yeah.
I don't like ugly.
Oh, Bernica says MJ didn't like to tour at all, but he does definitely love his fans all over the world. That is so true.
All the fans.
Yes.
Any decade, no matter what color, no matter what race.
I don't imagine that touring would be fun. Just the fact of packing up and going from place to place, flying, busing, all of that equipment, taking it all down, all the sound checks, all the costume in the dress rehearsals. Oh, I don't think I would like touring either. So, yeah. Yeah, that's true.
You know, when it's constant, you sleepy, tired, don't know what time is it. The daytime, don't know what time is it. It's like times are different in every country.
Right.
That you go.
And then
you know what time is it? You would go this time, this time, yeah.
And then you cross the international date line, and you're a whole nother day.
Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
It's stuck in your mind that like when you stuck in one place and you go to another place.
Yeah.
If I could be doing this for years, now you got a chance to rest and get your strength back up, get your spine straight, and your spine clear.
Yes. Yes.
And
that's right. Hi, Angelica. Glad you're here.
Didn't know what time it was.
Hi, Angelica. So some more of the family is popping in. I'm so glad to see you. I'm glad that you took time out on this Saturday, and it's a holiday weekend in the United States. Yeah, it's Labor Day weekend. So yeah. So let me know when the barbecue is. I'll be right over. Yeah. Brother and I'll show up at the barbecue. But look, if Aunt Bessie Mae is making the potato salad, I don't want any. Brother, they don't know what that means about the potato salad, but we do. Yeah, whenever there's a family get together, a reunion. Yeah, who made the potato salad? Bessie Mae made that. Oh, don't eat that one. No. Bessie Mae passed by. Anybody touch this potato salad? Well, that's all right. That's more for me. Yeah. I tell you. So there's always somebody that always wants to volunteer to do the potato salad, and then Uncle Rufus with his socks on and his sandals and his shorts, and burns up everything, burns up all the meat. Exactly. So, any more questions, guys? Oh, and you can hear us well. I'm glad you can hear us. That's good. Yeah. Yeah. So I'm glad. I think being live probably has a lot to do with the clarity and everything. Yeah. Yeah. But guys, you know why Agent M is on the phone? Because I told him, I said, you got to take off your mask and your gloves. And he said, oh, all of a sudden my phone doesn't work. No, I'm just kidding, guys. He didn't say that. I'm just kidding. He didn't say that. Oh my God. Yeah. Oh, Lee, you don't know how silly I can be. If you had been at night school with us, I am just totally insane. I'm about as crazy as they come. I love to laugh. I love to have a good time, and that's what I do. Well, we used to have corny jokes on the talk show, and my corny jokes were the worst, weren't they, brother? But they were corny. They were really corny. So yeah. So we just we always enjoy having a good time. I don't know if we're going to get the rest of our pictures up. So what I guess we will have to do is see if we can get maybe a few more questions up. Come on, guys. You know there's stuff you've been wanting to know. Me too, Angel. I miss it too. Eva Maria says, thank you for answering her question. See, and it didn't bite. I mean, he didn't bite. He'll yeah. We're going to see if we can get a night school reunion sometime in the near future. So, and I will give Norwood your best regards. He had a birthday on the 28th, and and his supper club opened to rave reviews, and so but I sure will pass that on. But guys, no more questions. I really thought you know what I think it is, brother? I think they're shy. This is the time to ask. This is absolutely the time to ask. If you want to know what size shoe he wears, this would be the time to ask. You know? If you want to know what his absolute favorite meal is, this is the time to ask. What makes him so... I've got a question, brother. What makes you so dedicated? You just put everything into your lives, into your music.
That's a good question. Dedication. My dedication is my heart and the people around me. I do this for y'all. And I do it for the love when I come to people's and what they want to hear and what they want to hear from me.
That's a good one. Lee Michelle says, does Michael go to the grocery store?
Yeah, let's go to the grocery store.
I bet he doesn't go looking like everybody else, does he?
He goes in disguise.
He goes in disguise. I remember back I saw a video clip of him being in a grocery store, and it was the most wonderful, amazing thing for him. It was so cute because he was so excited. He had a cart, and he was putting stuff in the cart. It was just
Turning around, going crazy. They saw that stuff,
yeah. It's funny the things that we take for granted. How it must be for him to, just walk out to the fence and say hi to your neighbor across the fence. You can't do that. Yeah. You can't be a room parent because the children are being homeschooled or in private school. Lee says, don't go to Walmart. You will be there all day. That's right. And Lee, I come from a small town, and if you can't find anybody home, you just go to the Super Walmart. And now, see, didn't he say don't ask any personal questions? So he's not going to answer that. Everybody's Agent M's girlfriend. How about that? Okay. Queen says, who's your favorite artist?
Today?
Yes.
Oh, that's great. I don't know. Okay, artist today. I like Usher.
Usher. Okay. Yeah, I can see Usher. Usher.
I feel like John Cleese got a great song, great voice.
Okay. Jacquees.
I like B. Howard.
Oh, I think we all love B. Howard. Gigi, I can probably try to get that link for you if you want to come to the lives. Yeah. See.
Hey, Gigi. Hey.
No, not that. No, Porgy Town. Yeah, see, somebody keeps trying to, I told you, everybody, I'm going to answer that question. MJ has about 1,000 wives, about 500 girlfriends, and about 2,000 baby mamas. So he's a busy man. So I have even had people come after me. What are you doing with MJ? I said, I'm not doing anything with him that I knew of. Well, I'm his wife. And I'm like, well, gee, isn't that great for you? So, but yeah, Agent M is, it's all lowercase, Gigi, all lowercase, Agent M on YouTube. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And yeah, we just have the best fun over there. There is no way to even put into words how much fun we have. It's become a very close-knit group of people. We care about each other. We're good to each other, and we thoroughly enjoy the entertainment that Agent M always puts together for us. It's never a disappointment. Never. Yeah, absolutely. It's never a disappointment. His lives never disappoint. Yeah. We feel the love from you in there, and it just yeah, very good energy, very positive energy. Oh, okay, that's a good one. If Michael could choose any other profession, what would it be? Oh, I think I know. Lee Michelle says, if Michael could choose any other profession, what would it be? Profession.
Like any profession in movies.
Ah, yes. He always wanted to act.
Movies and writing scripts. Writing movie scripts.
Yes.
Hey, who says he's doing it right now? I think he's doing it right now.
Yes.
His training that he always wanted to do.
And here's the thing. He can always get with me because I'm a script writer, and we can collaborate. We can collaborate. I've got one in the oven now.
Oh yeah. One in the chamber.
Yes. Fully loaded and one in the chamber. Yeah. Okay, that's a good question. What would his profession be?
That's a good question.
Yeah. And talking about the type of music that he listens to. That was also a good one.
That's perfection. To be the best man.
Oh, here's a really good one. Angelica. She says, does Michael drive a car? And does he know how to cook? And what does he love to cook?
And Michael drives, and Michael cook anything. Like he loves to cook. He loves to cook like food, like chickens. He loves to cook macaroni. He's just love to cook.
Macaroni?
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, we're not talking about the macaroni in the box, are we? We're talking about macaroni from scratch.
Yeah, macaroni from scratch.
Wow.
That's all in the box.
Wow. That is amazing.
Michael's a great cook. He's a great cook.
Hey, but you know what I heard? I heard he wasn't that good of a driver.
No, he's a terrible driver.
So girls, if you're walking along and Michael pulls over and says, "Hey, you going to give you a ride home?" Tell him, no, thank you. No, thank you. Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's a good one. That's
how you got a ticket on speed.
Yeah. But that was a good question, Angelica. I love that one. Yeah. Yeah. She says, get out of his way. Yeah, absolutely. Get out of his way. Oh my gosh. Lee says she'd hop in anyway. Well, good for you, Lee. I will wave him on. I thank you, but no thank you. Yep. You know, brother. So yeah. Yeah, and it's funny. Talking about driving cars. Here's something that's funny about me. I have never, and brother, you know this, but these guys, I don't know if they know, I've never been able to ride a bicycle. I will get on it and I'll be going along fine, and then all of a sudden I start drifting to the right, and the next thing you know, I'm on the ground. I don't have that inner ear, so I can't ride a bike. So, but I can drive. Yeah, I can drive. So I guess trade one for the other. No, I guess I'd rather be able to drive than ride a bike. Yeah. So, but it's an inner ear thing. Well, guys, I'm looking to see. I don't think we're gonna be able to advance the slideshow anymore than we have. But here's what I want to say to everyone that came. First of all, thank you for showing up. Thank you for being patient because we were having some difficulties. Like I said, this is my first ever live stream. And I'm so glad that you guys were here with me for my first live. We are getting all the kinks worked out. And when we come back, we won't have those problems anymore. And I want you to stay tuned to the channel. If you never invest in cryptocurrency, you need to know what it's about. So I want you to stay tuned for that part. We've got some great things coming up. My kids and I are going to do some reaction videos to some music. So that's going to be funny because I think what we're going to do as far as the children and I are, I'm going to go way back and pick a song and make them react to it. And then they're going to pick one and I've got to react to it. So that's going to be hilarious. So y'all get ready. Y'all get ready for some of that. Let's see. What? Yes.
I haven't put up music like that this time.
Yes.
My sister. So
yeah.
It's for my sister.
Right.
Everything she does, she's amazing.
Oh, thank you, brother.
And the movie is coming out. The work is still in the melody. I love you guys. So I gotta say now. I wanted to share that with y'all. So go ahead, sister.
Oh, okay. Well, no, I just want to thank you, brother. You know, when we started, do you realize how many years ago it was that you told me I needed my YouTube channel? It's been 5 years. 5 years ago, you told me you need a YouTube channel. And I fooled around and finally got started. And now I'm hooked on it. And thank you. You see what a great brother he is. He's just so kind and loving and wants to help people. And he saw something in me that I didn't see. I didn't think I was a YouTube type of person. I didn't. But once I got started, I'm like, oh, okay, I can do this. Yeah.
Don't let nobody kick you down.
No, you're right. You're right.
Every time I get somebody in here now, every time I try to help people, sometimes they do it right back in my face.
Yes. Yes.
When I say I want to do something for you, I mean it.
Yeah.
If you don't mean it, that's on you.
Right. Right.
That's laugh. When I tell you you want to be on the song with me, I'm actually being for real.
Yeah.
That's on you.
That's it.
I'm trying to help you out. I'm trying to stay here. I don't want nothing from you.
Right.
I'm
Right.
trying to help you. I didn't ask myself for anything. I didn't ask her. When I told my sister she should do her own YouTube channel.
He sure did.
And I try to tell her what to do. It's her stuff. I don't tell nobody what to do on this stuff.
Yeah.
It's help. It's my sister, so I help her, I love her, I would do anything for her.
And I would do anything for you, my brother. Oh, Queen Boss Lady says, enjoyed myself. Awesome, wonderful interview. Sis Henry Louise and Agent M, I love y'all so much. Fun time. We love you too. Thank you for being here so very, very much. Guys, we're getting ready to close out in a bit here, but you know what's coming up. You know, cryptocurrency is coming. You know, the reaction videos are coming. But here's where you come in. In the comments, if you've got an idea for a show you'd like to see me do, a topic you'd like to see me cover, you know, put it in there. If you think that you want to come on and you want to share something great that you're doing, leave me a comment and we'll see about making it happen. It's you know, that's why it's hodgepodge. A little bit of this and a little bit of that. Ladies, we've got something coming strictly for the ladies. The gentlemen can't come. And so we've got all of that good stuff coming. You know, so it's about time for us to start signing off. What would you say? Segue into what? I want to sing my way out. No, I'm going to let you sing your way out, but I'm going to do something that I got so used to doing on night school, and it's something that we all should remember. You guys know where to come in on this, okay? And after we do that, then we'll close. But you remember, Nora would always say, your day is designed in perfection. Anything, and I do mean anything, that goes against that perfection, it's a trap. Don't fall for it. That's right. So I want to say thank you once again for coming. Brother, it was so much fun. And you know, we made the best of what we did. We've got one in the can now, one live one. So yeah. So yeah. So then I'm going to close off by saying, you know me, much love from my heart to yours. Brother, what would you like to do? Smile.
God bless you.
Love you too. I've done lives on Instagram, but I don't know if I'll go back over there or not. But we can talk about it, Angelica. We can talk about it privately. All right, guys. Well, take care. See you soon. Okay, everybody else kind of I need my people to kind of hang back with me after the show, okay? All right.